Yeah, I got to record my phone call. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I haven't been talking to anyone. Yeah, I'm video recording it. Yeah, these phone calls, I've been recording them. Yeah, I haven't been talking to anyone. No, I didn't tell anyone to do anything. No. Mm-mm. No, I haven't had any I haven't had any mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, someone said something about an investigation. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, so you have the information. So there is records that those people that said that was using those Johnson names, they had tried filing lawsuits and they tried suing people and getting money and stuff like that. And it seems like a scam. Mhm, mhm. And there is evidence that they went all the way with other people. Yeah, because there's a birth certificate. Yeah, it was yeah, February 14th, 1996. Yeah, that sounds like, yeah, one of those guys. It said a girl named Tawana Williams. That she was an underage middle school girl, and that lady, the person or whoever it was that said her name was Yolanda Johnson, she said he was her son. Hmm. And they said he was over the age of 18 when all that stuff happened. Hmm. And they said he did not get a marriage license for her, or he was never married to her. So it's not the same as when people actually got married and had marriage license and moved the girl in with them and took care of her. It was nothing like that. It was just sex abuse what he did, and it was child abuse is what they say it was. 'Cause it was like when you get a person pregnant that way, since you're not supposed to do that and you're not supposed to have an abortion, since the child would have to be born, it would be child abuse making someone pregnant when they're underage and then the child being born and you didn't marry their mom and you never got a marriage license and you just wanted to have sex with them. They tell you that kind of stuff is wrong. Mhm. You know, yeah, they were like his birth certificate says the same name that Yolanda Renee Johnson claimed she was the mom of him. Mm-hmm. Is this what someone told me? It was like, yeah, March 4th, 1984. Someone said that at my age, 38 years old, that I didn't do any of that type of stuff that they did. So, like, yeah, that's what they said about being different. They said I'm different from them, like, according to the background of my sex choices because I never went all the way with the person unless they identified themselves as April Williams and they used the marriage license of April 30th, 2004 using that same name, and they used the birth certificate of April 30th, 1986. And about being married. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when she said she was my girlfriend, and when she said that she didn't want to stay in that house at 2715 Avenue E. Ensley, it was always about being married. Mhm. It seems like it was different girls in the picture, and I think because of the mental health or the psychiatric drugs, or if they're just called drugs, I think it's because of the drugs that they gave me that I didn't really know, and then something seemed to be wrong with my eyes and with my head because of all the abuse that they did to me. That, yeah, if a person was saying that their name was April Williams, if a person was using the same birth certificate from April 30th, 1986, if a person was using the same marriage license from April 30th, 2004, it's kind of hard to know the difference. And then if they looked at similar or they looked at like twins and stuff like that, because they was either claiming on paper with a marriage license the same person, or they was either claiming using the same social security number the same person, or they was either claiming using the same birth certificate the same person. There was no way for me to even like know the difference. If somebody else like way later told me that stuff since I've been in Georgia. Mm. Yeah, I was showing them the pictures. They was like, I was like, yeah, I was like, I went crazy and went to the hospital, and I had left Georgia in 2019. Because when I was in the room, one of the girls like said, she said something like, "Ha, I knew it," or something, and I was like, "What?" And it seemed like a different person or something. Like, yeah, because like it was something like different. Like when it's like it was that same kind of stuff. It's like she went to the store. The person that said their name was April Williams said she was my wife and all this stuff. And then a person came back from the store, seemed like they was using the same identity and stuff like that. Their eyes was like red. I didn't know if it was because it was raining outside or if it was because of I wasn't really sure. She didn't say anything about it, so I didn't really say anything about it because, if you think a person is your wife or whatever, it's like I wasn't trying to make anyone feel bad or whatever. And I really didn't know what was going on. It was like he may have been a different person. And then like one time it looked like she had like cat eyes or something or contacts in her eyes or something. And I'm not really sure what was going on. And like they were like giving me alcohol and drinks or what's that what you call it and stuff. And I didn't know if it's like was something wrong with my eyes. So I didn't know if she had put on some makeup or something, or if she had bought something from the store or was trying to look cute or something like that. So I didn't really say anything about it because sometimes like when she would go to the store, she would get like different clothes or different items and stuff. And I'm not sure how many different people or how many different times it may have been a different person when they did that stuff. I didn't ask for them to do any of that stuff, but I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. I'm sorry for being so stupid. It's just that I I don't know whose idea this was. Or I'm not sure whose idea this was. It's like, mm, no, I'm not sure if I ever had sex with my wife. Yes, I feel like I'm married. It feels like whoever my wife is knows me. Yeah, because the reason that I say that is because when I was going to school, if like the girl that went to school was a different girl when I took her to school and when I picked her up from school, or if when I went to 2715 Avenue E, it was a different girl saying her name was April Williams, or if when she moved in with me when I was 18 years old and when she was saying she was 16 years old, if those were different girls, because when I was when I was 18 and a girl was 16 saying her name was April Williams and I was in a house in East Thomas, I never had sex with her. And when I was going to school, you know, I didn't have sex with her when I was going to school. And when I was going to the house at 2715 Avenue E, you know, you see, that's the crazy part about it because, like, since then, like, one of the people, and I don't know if she was saying it to be mean, but one of the people that said that a lot of crazy stuff, and I was like, she's not the person that she can't be the same person. And then, yeah, that's when I stopped having sex altogether with anyone because if those were different people and I thought it was one person, I didn't want to be doing any wrong or any bad sex stuff. Mm. It was like all the other people know that I didn't go all the way with anyone because they was like some of the men and women or girls or boys or whatever they identify themselves as. It's like whenever I was around them, it was like some of the people would ask, "Did he do something with you? Did he go all the way? Did he try to do stuff?" It was like the other people would be like, "No, he won't really do nothing unless he thinks he's his wife or a girl named April." They was like, that's how a lot of this stuff got started with the sex stuff that they was doing to me because like when different girls were saying that their name was April Williams and used, they was like it's because they already know that I would not go all the way with someone else or whatever and stuff. And it was like it was some other man that was mad because I wouldn't go all the way with other people, but it was like it's not really because of it. Is what it seems like they was mad at themselves because they did go all the way with other people. And it was like it's a lot of girls and guys that don't like it when people go all the way with other people. But they like some men was trying to be in relationships with other men, and they would get mad because the men that they was trying to be in relationships with went all the way with other people, and they said it's cheating. And it was like some of the women was trying to be in relationships with other women, and the women got mad when women went all the way with other people because some of the women said that's cheating. So it was like whatever gender that they identify themselves as, it was some people that were like, they don't care how much money you got. They don't care how big or strong or how many cars or how much land or how famous a person is. They was like, they just care if you did or did not go all the way with somebody because they said it's cheating on them. And some of the people say that that's why I have a wife, whether I know where she is or not, because I did not go all the way with anyone. Unless I thought it was my wife, and it's not my fault for being stupid. So it was like, whether I ever had sex with her or not, she knows that I thought it was my wife because it's evidence. It's like 3 children was born on August 31st, 2004, July 18th, 2006, and October 6th, 2008. And they know that, like, they kept telling him, they were somebody said, they was talking about me, they was like, they kept telling him that it was his wife, and they kept using the name April Williams, and they kept saying April 30th, they kept saying April 30th, 1986, and using that birth certificate. They did kept telling me it was the same person as what they kept saying. All of that time. It was like, and everybody was like, that's not the same girl in them pictures. It was like, you can't get mad at me for being stupid. And one of the people had told me that they wanted him to have sex with different girls and different people and stuff like that, and know that it was different people because they didn't want to feel bad because they went all the way with different girls and guys or different people of different genders. And that people said that I was different. And some people said that I did stuff the right way. And it was people that was mad at their own husband, and it was people that was mad at their own wife, and it was people that was mad at their own girlfriend, and it was people that was mad at their own boyfriend. And it was like, it was a lot of people that was mad at them people that said that it was a lot of people that was mad at those people that were being pimps or those people that were being prostitutes for a pimp. Because it was like, some of the people said they were being sexually abused, and some of the people said that they were molested, and it was like some of the people chose being prostitutes for a pimp, and that it's a difference between choosing being a prostitute and being sexually abused. That's the way that, yeah, that's the way people was telling me. It was like, when a person was bragging on pimping or being a prostitute, those are different situations. But when a person said that they was molested or sexually abused, it was like, yeah, those are different situations. I was never being a pimp, and I was never being a prostitute. A lot of the stuff that happened to me seemed like being sexually abused, and me seem like being mentally abused, because if they know that I'm crazy and stuff like that, yeah, that's what I was saying. It was like, so some of the people say that ever since I was a child, they say that when I was 14 years old, 15 years old, 16, 17, 18, and any other times that I ever got locked up and went to jail, they said that whole situation was wrong because it was sexual abuse and mental abuse, because they know that I had already been molested before. And it was like, when a person tried to judge me or judge people, it was like, a lot of those people that said that they was like judges and police officers and stuff and all of this. So it was like, it's not personal, but it was like, if you told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in a federal courtroom, and they said lying in court is perjury. It was like, some of those people did go all the way before they got married and after they got married, and their husband or their wife did not tell them to do this stuff when it was them. Okay, so you have the same information. Okay, it was like, with me, it was different. It was like, different people seem to have said they were April Williams, but they told me the same story. They was like, whoever she is or however it happened, it was like, they did tell that story. They said she had did sex stuff with different people before I met her and after I met her. And they said since she did a lot of sex stuff ever in life, that she wanted me to have the same chance of choosing doing whatever kind of sick stuff I wanted to do ever in life. And it's not my fault that I would not go all the way with a person unless I thought it was my wife and she was using the birth certificate of April 30th, 1986 and the marriage license of April 30th, 2004 and, stuff like that. Mm. And some of the people say, I'm the only one that they know that has the kind of character of being a husband or, because it's like other people tried to do stuff with me. It was like, it's like everybody knows about it because they was like, somebody must have really, 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 really thought that they wanted to have sex with me in order to say that their name was April Williams and in order to use the same social security number and in order to use the same birth certificate of April 30th, 1986 and in order to have used the same marriage license of April 30th, 2004. It was like somebody must have really wanted to have sex with me. My marriage license is not a contract. No. Some people said that their marriage license was a contract with whatever they was doing and stuff. And I don't really know what they talking about because, some of the people said that when other people got married and stuff, it was just a contract when other people got married and that some of those people they did stuff for other reasons. I don't really know. I told them no. Mm. Okay. So you have that information. Mm. Exactly. Yes, I'm recording this phone call. It's video. Okay, look at the camera. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there was like so the people can see that since I have been in this room, I've been paying my rent every month. I don't be going places having sex or going all the way with other people. I don't even be doing sex stuff at all with other people. You know, I'm not sure where my wife is and I'm not sure where my children is and I'm not sure why other people did sex stuff or went all the way with other people and stuff like that if they had a marriage license or if they didn't have a marriage license. But I'm not the one that did any of that stuff. Yes, I feel like a lot of the stuff that they did was what they call projected stuff, where they said other people had put their thoughts and ideas inside of other people's head, and they tried to make me look just as bad or as worse as other people. I do think it's wrong when people did that kind of stuff, those kind of projected ideas, and tried to make people look guilty or bad and stuff like that. They said it's no excuse for what they did. I didn't tell anyone to do anything or any of that stuff. Mm-mm. Yes, I'm recording my phone calls, but so that way nobody can't say that I told anybody to do stuff. I'm just talking on the phone and saying what or answering questions and saying stuff on the